Neocoin. Make money with it and invest in luxury. The Neocoin is transforming people's lives and making them wealthy within a very short period of time. Andrew Dawood, now a millionaire in a period of less than 5 years, says the Neocoin has changed his life and he's now able to live the luxurious life in Dubai where he works. How exactly did the Neocoin make him money? And is Neocoin a trustworthy investment? In today's video, we're going to explore the Neo cryptocurrency and its ability to make you money. To top it up, we're going to give you an example of how Neocoin changed Dawood's life and how he invested so as to profit from it. But first, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell for more luxurious videos. And without further ado, let's get started. Any rally in Bitcoin is followed by an increase in altcoins in the cryptocurrency sector. It won't be long before other electric vehicle stocks follow TSLA's lead in gaining all-time highs. Neo is frequently referred to as China's Tesla. For the first half of 2021, Neo stock has been quite loud. However, another upside breakout is on the way, and the stock is worth accumulating. Neo's expansion isn't restricted to China. Given Neo's capital reserves, it appears likely that the company will expand in all significant European markets during the next 12 to 24 months. Jianghuai Automobile Group and Neo already have a production deal. All of this will cause the Neocoin to surge in value. The fresh launch lineup is another aspect that makes me optimistic about Neo stock in 2022. The company expects to release 3 new models based on Neo Development Platform 2.0 next year. A lower-cost sedan is projected to be one of the offerings. This has the potential to greatly increase delivery volume. With these reasons in mind, Neo stock appears to be a good buy after underperforming practically most of 2021. In the coming year, it wouldn't be shocking if the company ranks among the best-performing electric vehicle stocks. Now, having heard about crypto for the first time in less than 5 years ago can make you wonder, is Andrew Dawood a gambler or a shrewd businessman? Within a period of 4 years, the Egyptian-born and Dubai resident transformed $50,000 in savings into $1.7 million through a series of investments in the electric vehicle startup Neo, as he told MarketWatch. He's technically a millionaire, but he's putting everything on the line to accomplish a target of more than $3 million by 2025. In many ways, Dawood's story symbolizes a new breed of Wall Street buyers. One's eager to amass wealth and willing to take huge risks in the hopes of making a fortune on Wall Street, even if it means jeopardizing the entire investment. Dawood, who works as a flight attendant for one of the world's top airlines, he declined to name the firm, claimed he saved $40,000 over 4 years and invested it all in cryptocurrency on Bittrex and other exchanges. MarketWatch verified his transactions by looking at the trade statements he shared. The 31-year-old told MarketWatch he's more than delighted to have invested in Neo. Though he had a rough start due to confusion, he still made profits and is now living his dream. Disaster struck, and he lost some of his crypto holdings by attempting to increase his crypto holdings by selling when the price rose, in the hopes of buying more when the price fell. However, it did not work. Every time he sold, the price went up, and he swiftly bought again, repeating the process and reducing his crypto holdings. It turned out to be a mistake, which resulted in a $70,000 loss on his account at the time. Dewood said he eventually sold his remaining crypto to a man he found on localbitcoins.com, a website that connects cryptocurrency buyers and sellers and promotes person-to-person transactions. The buyer intended to transfer him the money of the sale, but Dewood preferred to meet in a public spot. Dewood set up a meeting at a nearby Dubai shopping mall. In exchange for his crypto, he accepted 370,000 Emirati dirham, AED USD, which was around $100,000 at the time. For most people, this is the end of the narrative, especially after he lost money in his crypto venture. Dawood, on the other hand, was eager to make a new investment. As a result, he purchased 15,500 shares of Neo at $4.64 on January 23, 2020. And another 6,565 shares at $4.12 a few days later as the stock fell, before completing his acquisition of 2,055 shares at $12.79 in July. He had over 24,000 Neo shares, worth around $125,000 in total, plus another $25,000 from winning bets on Organigram Holdings OGI and Canadian cannabis business Afria, which was bought by rival Tilray Incorporated in a deal disclosed earlier this year. Dawood sold over 24,000 shares of NIO in December, nearly a year after purchasing them at an average price of $7.18 for a total of $1.124 million, according to trade statements verified by MarketWatch. Then he took the money from his NIO investment and invested it all in GameStop Corp. GME, buying more than 50,500 shares at roughly $22 on December 28, 2020. That's a terrible approach, but a bold one. The stock market is loaded with money from central banks throughout the world, and a prevailing climate of low interest rates has emboldened investors young and old to carve out routes that might make the likes of Berkshire Hathaway BRK rich. Brokerages that provide no commission trading are capitalizing on the influx of new investors. Fidelity Investments, for example, reported that in the first 3 months of 2021, it added 4.1 million new accounts, up roughly 160% from the same period last year. And according to data from JMP Securities, the spike in individual investors earlier this year follows a banner year from many brokerages in 2020, when trading platforms added 10 million new accounts as stuck-at-home clients used pandemic stimulus funds to make stock bets. There are literally dozens of cases like Dawood's that turned out the same way, according to National Securities Chief Market Strategist Art Hogan. He also said that this is a fantastic sideshow tale that has nothing to do with employment at all, and it's the nature of what's going on right now. The NASDAQ Composite Index has all seen bumpy activity in recent months, and the number of crypto millionaires has risen. But indexes are still close to record highs as investors grapple with the likelihood of increased inflation and a hot post-pandemic economy. Dewood claims that he wants people to know his story because he believes that too few of his friends and peers his age are investing, and that saving alone is insufficient to build wealth. Dawood's wager would have been a millionaire many times over if he had been as patient with his initial investment as he was with NIO. If he had sold his shares around the top in January, they would have been worth $17.5 million, and if he still had them now, they'd be valued at around $12 million. Despite this, Dawood's portfolio has grown to almost $1.7 million. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't nearly as much as he could have made. Is there anything he regrets? Of course, but he's made peace with it. So how did Dawood spend the money? He returned it to NIO, where it will remain until it reaches $100. He's already lost a lot of money on that bet. As of now, NIO was trading at around $41, or almost half of what Dawood paid for it when he bought it. As much of the world seeks to emerge from COVID, Dawood is on an 8-month unpaid leave from his airline job. His outgoings are low. His employer pays for his flat, which he has occupied for some years, and he drives a modest car for a would-be millionaire, a 2011 Ford Figo. Even with the economic slowdown, Dawood says this might be the best time in his life because he's working minimally and earning a lot. He's even seeking to expand into real estate to increase his security. And that's all for today's video. I'd like to wrap it up there. What do you think of Dawood's journey? Do you think NIO has the ability to change your life? Comment below, let's engage. Also, support the channel by subscribing and leaving a like. That's it for now. Until next time, adios.